Hello, sir. My name is Sabrina.M.J.student, and my name is 231073236, and I'm gonna present my understanding for reading report 6, and this is about the discussing about the concept of synthetic form and also the synthetic functions based on Getty 2014. We need to explore the structural and also functional aspect of grammar. Here's I'm gonna explain it by this concept one by one. And number one is synthetic form. Synthetic form refer to different units of syntax that make up sentence in a language. This also including words, phrases, clauses, and sentence. Number one is words. A word is the smallest meaningful units of language and can stand alone. Words belong to various categories and such as noun, verbs, adjective, and also adverbs. The example are cat. Cat are the word meaning in noun. Also, the example is run. Run is a word and it has meaning verb. And the last example is happy. Happy has the meaning of adjective. Move to the next one is a phrase. A phrase is a group of words that work together as a unit but do not form a complete sentence. Phrases are so categorized as a complete as according to the word classes that dominates them, such as noun phrases, verb phrases, and also prepositional phrases. There are also three examples. Number one is noun phrases. Noun phrases as the example in the phrase is the black cat. And the second one is verb phrase. The example of phrases is running. And the last are prepositional phrase. And the example of phrase is in the house. And move to the third one, clause. A clause contains a subject and also a predicate. Typically, it is a verb and expresses a prepositions. Uh, and also, there are independent clauses which can stand alone as sentences, and dependent clauses which cannot stand alone and must be connected to an independent clause. I'm gonna give a clause example, and it's divided to two example. Number one is independent clause. The example of the clause are the cat is sleeping, and the second one is dependent clause. The clauses are when the cat is sleeping. And the fourth one are sentence. A sentence is a complete grammatical unit that makes sense on its own. It typically contains at least one independent clause and also may include a dependent clauses. Because here is an example of sentence. The cat is sleeping on the sofa. And move to the next one. There are synthetic functions you asked about. Synthetic functions refer to the roles that different constituents, word or phrases that play in a sentence. And it divided into head, modifier, and also subject. I'm gonna explain about the head first. The head is the central or most important word in phrases. that determine the type of phrase. For example, in a noun phrase, the head is a noun. I'm gonna give an sentence for this head, like in the noun phrase, the red apple. The word apple is the head, as it determines that the a phrase is a noun phrase. Then move to the next one. There are modifier. Modifier are words or phrases that provide additional information about the head. So basically, it's the word after the head sentence. And they can be adjective, also they can be adverbs or phrases that modify nouns of verb. I will also give an example in the noun phrase. The red apple. Red is a modifier describing the noun apple. And the last or the third one is subject. The subject itself is the constituent in the sentence that perform the actions or is described, and it usually precedes the verb in English. For example, in the sentence the cat sleeps, the cat is the subject. And there are predicate. The predicate is the part of the sentence that provides information about the subject, typically containing a verb and its complements. Example in the sentence, the cat sleeps on the sofa. Sleeps on the sofa is the predicate, giving information about what the cat is doing. And the last one is object. The object is the entity that is affected. It also affected by the action of the verb. There are two types of object, direct objects and also indirect object. I think that's all for my understanding for this reading report 6, sir. Thank you very much.